Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining. I just wanted to make a relatively short video for you this afternoon. I wanted to talk a little bit about Father's Day. I didn't feel that it was appropriate for me to do an actual video on Father's Day like a lot of other people did, because I spent the day with my son and my daughter, Jordan and Sarah. So I didn't want to spend time videotaping. But I did want to make a video about Father's Day. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I did watch this video. I was posted this morning from Grifters Anonymous, who was talking about Sarasota Tim's Father's Day. And I guess he said it was his best Father's Day ever. Now, I'm not the expert at this stuff. People like Grifters Anonymous, Olive Oil, Darling, Blind Views, people like that, they're the experts. And I will tag them in the video and give you links to their channels if you haven't seen their channels already, but I'm sure you have. And they've all commented about Sarasota Tim's apparent lack of being a good father. Now, we don't really know, what his children's upbringing was. I mean, there is some evidence that they were going through showing how he jumped around from place to place. So he likely didn't spend a lot of time with his family, or his children, rather. I believe he has 3 children. But, it reminded me that Father's Day, at least for me anyway, is not about my children or anybody else acknowledging me as a father. For me, it's a reminder of how fortunate I am still, to have 2 beautiful young adult kids. My son is just turned 34, and my daughter just turned 30. So they're grown adults, but as a father, I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to raise them and be with them and be a father. I've told many people over the years that I would never have changed a thing. If I could die and start my life over again, I would happily do it exactly the same way. Now, there were a lot of rough times with my kids, but a lot of beautiful times as well. My daughter is still kind of more or less my best friend, except for Abby, of course. My son is, still my little buddy, my little tough guy. Me and my children stay in touch with each other. We talk to each other either on the phone or by text message. Sometimes that's just the way, our society operates today. But we check in with each other just about every day and see what's going on, and just ask each other how we're doing. I always ask my kids, if they need anything, how their jobs are doing and stuff like that. So I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be a father. And it is interesting that Sarasota Tim, I didn't look at all of his videos yesterday. I just kind of glanced at them. And he made, I think, 4 or 5 videos. One was his devotional, where he's preaching about being a good father, not being a deadbeat dad. A lot of people think that's kind of ironic, because, it looks like he was not a very good father. And the other thing that I thought was interesting, that at least in the parts of the videos that I watched yesterday, is he never mentioned his kids at all. And now maybe his children, might have called him up and said Happy Father's Day, but I thought it was unusual for me to see him not even mention his children. At least the parts of the content that I watched. And, like I said, so I think fatherhood and motherhood as well is a two-way street. We want our children to acknowledge and appreciate everything that we've done for them throughout their lives, all the guidance that hopefully we've given them. But we also want to be grateful and thankful that we had the opportunity to be mothers and fathers. So yesterday afternoon, Abby and I spent the afternoon and early evening with my son. We went there for dinner, hung out, had a really nice time. And my daughter, I didn't see my daughter yesterday because she was with her boyfriend's family because they were, going to his family for Father's Day. But she did send me a couple of text messages in the afternoon, but I didn't look at them until I got home because I was with my son. So when I got home and got into bed and laid down, I watched this video that she sent me a video, and I was crying. It was just such a beautiful thing for her to do, to, say things that, usually we have difficulty saying face to face. A lot of us do. A lot of us have difficulty expressing our real emotions. So it was so beautiful, and I am going to play it for you at the end of this video, so if you're interested in watching it. But this is the blessing of being a father, and I would never give this up to travel around the country, to be self-absorbed in my own things. Even though I have a lot of other interests today, playing music, teaching yoga, it's all kind of secondary to being a father, and I still enjoy being a father. I try to give my kids guidance when they need it and give them advice. A lot of times they call me for advice, and it's such a blessing to be a father, and that this is one of the high points of my life, and I would never ever change one thing. Even the low times, the difficult times, the challenging times, I would never change it. So if you're interested, stick around and you can watch my daughter's, I think it's about a 4-minute video. And she does kind of repeat herself a little bit. That's just the way she is. But I think that she said it very beautifully and eloquently. And I'm so appreciative that she took the time to do that and let me know how she really feels. All right, my friends, thank you for joining. I hope you all had a good Father's Day. I hope that you may have recognized how blessed you are to be a father, a really good father. And this goes for mothers too. I know we didn't talk about this on Mother's Day, but mothers, the same thing. Thank yourself for having the opportunity to be a good mother and a good father. And what a blessing it is for most of us, right? Even though it might be challenging, I think we always love our children. Most of us do. Some of us, don't keep in touch with our kids. We get self-absorbed in another thing like some other people that we know. Anyway, my friends, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoyed this short video from my daughter. Have a good day.
Hi, Dad. Happy Father's Day. I just wanted to tell you that I love you so, so, so much. You are the greatest dad that I could have ever asked for. You are my best friend. I think anyone who knows us knows that. I love you so much, and I actually have something in my purse that I wanted to show you. This is when you brought me lunch one day at work, like you do so often, and that's the best day. It's always the best thing about my day, when you stop in and bring me food and surprise me and leave notes for me. I actually have a whole collection of these from even when I was young. I have a couple from my lunches back in elementary school. But this one says, Sarah, Hope you have a good day at work. Have a great lunch. I love you, Dad. And I keep this with me all the time. God, I feel like I just don't have enough words that could capture how amazing of a dad you've been to me. I think sometimes about when I was little and, I'd wait for you to get home, and I would just wait and be so excited for you to get home, and we'd do our running hugs, and it was just the best. And our seatbelt races on the way to school in the morning, you always did everything that you could to support me and give me everything that I wanted and needed, and you exceeded that. And I know I'm can be a little spoiled sometimes and want some things, but I never really cared about the material stuff. I just was happy that you were there and that you're my dad. I remember when I would play soccer, and I would tell you I didn't want to be at practice that day, so you would drop me off, and I'd be there for like a half hour, and then you'd come back and say that we had to leave early. We would go to Target or go get food. That was awesome. I have so many good memories. You still have, to this day, are a huge impact on who I am, and I just want to make you proud, and hopefully I've done that. And you've been there for me through every triumph and every hardship, all of my hard times. I mean, you've been there for both the good and the bad, and not everybody has that, but I do. And I love you so much. Like I said, I don't think that I could ever put that into words on how much I love you, and I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do without you. You see a lot of things in me sometimes that it's hard to see in myself, but you always see it. You see how strong I am when I don't. You see how brave I am when I don't. You see all these endless possibilities and opportunities for me, and sometimes I don't see that, but I do know that it's there, and I'm going to keep trying to do better and be better, but I know that none of that matters to you. I know how much you love me, and that is shown every day by you, and I just can't thank you enough for that. You are the best person, and I just love you. I love you so, so much, and I don't know what I would do without you. Another thing I was thinking about too was, and I don't think that this has changed too much, but, sometimes I would get in the car and I'd be in a crabby mood, and you would just keep trying to make me laugh until I would break, and I would just start cracking up, and I could never not have a smile on my face when I was with you. I love you, Dad, and thank you for the life that you've given me and everything that you do for me and continue to do for me every day. I love you so much. I hope you have a great Father's Day. I hope you have the best day. You deserve it. I love you so much, Dad. One more thing, really quick. I just wanted to let you know I almost lost my cool during that. All right, seriously though, it's 6:30, dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again. Okay, bye, love you.